All right. So recently, man, there was something else that you had said, excuse me, Kiddo, where you talked about Memo600 and 600Breezy, man. And, it got a lot of people talking as well. So you kind of diss Memo600 and you said that he had some tendencies, some feminine tendencies. Where did that come from? And obviously, the obvious is the obvious. So we're not going to get into all that. But like, why particularly are you going at Memo600?
No reason. If he trolling, I'll just speak the facts. He say he know me. He say we was locked up at NRC. He say he told me to come out of the cell. I was ducking my all that. Okay, cool. But I never met this man damn my life. I don't even know who he are. I'm real. I'm talking about personally. Like, you see him on the internet like that, that's cool. But we talking about personally. Like, we don't know each other. We ain't grow up with each other. What I was on back then, you probably weren't nowhere around. So, it's like, yeah.
All right, Kiddo. So next, I wanted to ask you about something else that's been going viral behind your name, man. You've been going viral a lot lately. Now, there's a situation that took place on social media where it looked like you had dissed Memo600, man. Now, there were some implications about you guys running into each other in the past, being locked up. But, man, what was up with the whole Memo600 situation?
We don't know each other. I was never locked up with him. I wasn't locked up with none of them like that. I was locked up with everything. I was locked up with D-Rose. I was locked up. Who else says that? No, that's it. The only two that I was locked up for 600, D-Rose and everything.
So out of the whole 600, the only two people were was M-Thing and D-Rose?
Yeah. I don't know Memo. Like, even, back then, I don't know him. I never even knew Lusty had a brother. Bro. So all this new to me, you feel me?
Now, what prompted you to say F or Steed?
I just say what I think and I say what I feel. That's it.
Now, in your whole back and forth, it seemed like he made a claim that he knew you in jail, and you're saying that you guys never ran into each other and you weren't locked up with him. But through all that, it seemed like 600Breezy kind of strayed too. So how come you shot? Is it just based on the fact of where you guys are from?
No, you just gotta pay attention. They're always saying my name. So if they saying man, I can say these via here and up. They say my name all the time. So why not say it here and up?
When it comes to 600, there was a whole big documentary about them as well that Trap Lord Ross did, where he talked about how they were pretty much terrorizing the city. Now, there was a lot of some of your homeboys and whatnot mentioned in there, and this whole situation that spills into the whole drill rap scene. But outside of all the things that have taken place on wax and on the streets or whatever that you can't talk about, you never really had any run-ins or any meetings with 600Breezy or Memo600?
Never.
So at what point do you think the dissing will stop? Or is it reactionary? Are you reacted to them dissing you?
Yeah, that's it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, right? The motherfucker constantly saying your name, so jump out there here and up. Yeah. No, all that gotta stop though. If they stop, I'm gonna stop.
No, that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Somebody swing, you're gonna swing back, obviously, right?
Yeah. They just leave me alone. Just stay on my way. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no smoke. Y'all got it. Just leave me alone. I'm just doing me.
Now, on top of doing you, there's always this running narrative on social media, man. Ever since you came out as a drill rapper, really busting in the scene 2 years ago, there's been this running narrative that 051 Kiddo isn't going to make it past the summer. Now, I'm knocking on wood because I don't believe that to be true. But once again, you see that in the comments again, man, this time around. So what do you think about this whole narrative? And does that frighten you?
Nah. They was saying that in 23. It's the internet, bro. I just told you that, bro. The internet gonna be internet. You know, let the internet say whatever the internet gonna say. It's the internet, bro.
So you don't take any of that internally?
It's the internet.
Nah, that's smart, man. It goes to show that you got your armor up. And a lot of people, when dealing with social media and with being a rapper, you probably get it because you probably see it. Some people, they do take a lot of that stuff personal, but you're saying it just goes off, you rub it off your shoulder, huh?
That ain't nothing. I don't even be. It's too much to look at. What the f you gonna go through all that? That's too much to look at. Just you gotta let say what they gonna say. You know, is really like commit suicide and shit like that because of Instagram, Facebook, like being bullied and saying about them, like receiving a lot of messages about like how they look, they personal health. You know, people like really stuff, bro, for real with the internet. You can't let the internet affect you, bro.
Yep, that's why they have the bullying laws, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it's hard to believe, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people call me fat all the time in my comments, man. Like, you'll see it in this video, man. People be like, man, who's this fat dude? You know what I'm saying? I laugh it off, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta, and if anybody takes a lesson from this, and here's us right now, no, you gotta laugh off anybody saying anything about you, because at the end of the day, this life ain't long. You gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy it. You can't worry about what they saying about you on the internet. The internet gonna be the internet. Like, you can't worry about that. Just in real life, do walk up to you on the real world and say,
nah, never.
Okay then. So the internet gonna be the internet. It's like, that's something that we don't even gotta talk about. I just made my point, you feel? Don't nobody walk up on me in the world and say, yeah, 051 Kiddo, you gonna die. 051 Kiddo, you going to jail. Don't nobody walk up to me in the real world and say like that. The internet gonna be the internet, gang. Just let the internet be. Just let say whatever that they gonna say about you. Let they add their own opinion, you know, they own truths.
Nah, you on point, man, with what you were saying. You basically said that, you know, the internet's going to be what it is. And you can't take all those opinions on the internet for serious, because you'll be reading every opinion and it'll just drive you wild, right?
Yeah, how you going to read all that, man? Well, I get a million DMs that day, bro. I can't read all that. I get a lot of comments, bro. I can't read, bro. Too much to read. I'm already slow. But
now, last time you were talking also about how you reach out to your international fan base. Do you still contact people overseas?
Yeah. If I could catch it, like, I'll read some, and like, yeah, I'll send them back a musty emoji, honey emoji. Yeah, I'll show my love. Like, I would, like, one of my fans, he face called me on Instagram. I was just on Instagram, starting on business. You know, I was saying it, so I got back in tune with him right away. Made his whole day. Like, I like making my day, because when I was in jail, I wanted to make my day every day. But unfortunately, a lot of left out of my life, you feel me? The guys were still up. You know, I ain't really, you know, females is in and out, you know, really miserable for real. So if I can make a day, I'll make their day, gang. I'm telling you. Like, you gotta make a day, bro. You gotta, like, call your loved ones, call your people, like, tell them you love them, tell them you care for them on both grades. Me and my brother Ariel, we were just in a little altercation, you get what I'm saying? But that ain't stop us from being together every day. I talked to him, I called, even though you feel me that night, how everything ended that next morning, so early in the morning, I called his phone, you feel me? It's like, because ain't no point of holding no grudge, you feel me? Like, we in it together. We gotta cherish one another. Life too short not to cherish each other.
That's facts. That's 100% facts. And you got to enjoy this joker, man. It's a fun ride once you look at it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's a long road. It's a short road, but it's long too. For sure.
Now with that, man, and since we're on such a positive topic, I want to talk about your post that you made where you made an apology to FBG Duck, man. What inspired that?
No, I was around Duck back in the day, But I was like, I didn't diss him though. I didn't say none of that shit. I said I would if he go on mission with my brother Melly. That's it and that's all. So I apologize for even saying Duck's name in that type of form of fashion. That's it.